Hey everyone, I'm going to be doing an album review of the new Cannibal Corpse album that came out a few months ago, Torture. And to start out with, I thought it was the best to date, in my opinion. I thought it was a great follow-up to Evisceration Plague, and it was clean, and it was fast, and I'll get into the bigger picture of it, but I thought that it was an amazing album. Corpse Grinder's vocals are so much further progressed than Barnes were, and I know that's probably a conflicting opinion for most of you guys, but I think he has a better developed vocals. Demented Aggression starts off the album and it is blisteringly fast. It is so fast. I can't even... It's the fastest song that I've heard, I think. I can't say that. I can't really say that. It is so fast. And the drums don't click that much, which I know that's a complaint that Paul, in his drumming style, the clicking was pretty minimal in the beginning. And it's really, really hard to play that fast, so I really respect him because he has to play this on tour, and that is just ridiculous to me, but... The pronunciation is really good from Corpse Grinder. The lyrics are really, really more developed than the last albums, I'd say. They're less cheesy. They're not like bodies and fields and blood and gore and skulls. There's some depth, which I think is a bigger attribute because Webster stepped back a little on this album and let Corpse Grinder write the majority of the songs, or majority of most of the songs. And so I think that really benefited the album. Demented Aggression is the first song on the album, and it starts off with a few seconds of slow, just building, and then it goes off. It is so fast. The drums are super fast, and there's not very much clicking, which is sort of expected, I guess, from Paul, the drummer, but I'm not really sure how you say his last name, like Wurstenschnoffer. Schnoffelitz, Herman Jansen. I've heard a lot of bad things about him. Some people don't like him. Some people do. I think, considering what he does, he deserves a lot more respect because he is so fast. And once you hear it, you'll understand. So, and there's not really a lot of structure to that song. It's not build, bridge, solo, whatever. It's pretty much fast and insane the whole way through. It's just in your face, and you can't even headbang to it because you'll break your neck. You can attempt it, but you'll break your neck. They've really progressed as a group, I feel. From the dawn of time, before I was born, they've been progressing, and every single album is a little better than the last. And I really respect that their technical skill is just, you can see it climbing, and Paul as a drummer is getting a lot better. This is no Lars. He is getting better. Overall, great way to open the album. It sets the stage and it already fucks with your ears, so it really builds, and that really, really does the album justice from the beginning. You could just listen to that one song and rate this album a 5. There's a less technical side too, with songs like Scourge of Iron. They're very catchy and they're less, I hate to say it, they're less technical. They're just solid riffs, and that's the song that's going to get stuck in your head. That will be the catchiest. When people hear Torture album, they're going to start singing Scourge of Iron, Scourge of Iron. They're going to start singing it, and it's, I think the chorus line is a tad cheesy, and I always had that complaint with Cannibal Corpse, that their chorus lines, the repetition, and the weirdness, I think it's a little cheesy, but I can get past it. It's super catchy. You can headbang to it, and it's not too fast to headbang. Your neck won't split off. And the lyrics, actually, besides the cheesiness of the chorus, the lyrics are great. I know Webster didn't write as many of these songs. He usually writes the majority of Cannibal Corpse's songs, but he set back on this album, and Corpse Grinder did most of it, I believe. And I think that's a really big improvement. No hating on Webster, but the lyrics used to be really cheesy to me, so this has been a great improvement on the lyrics wise. It sounds so fresh. The album is just so new sounding, like, it just sounds like plastic. It's just been ripped away from it, and it's just perfect and clean. It's the Virgin Mary of metal albums. I'm just so impressed. I didn't think they could follow Evisceration Plague, but this did it for me. The production is also incredible. Eric Rutan did a great job. I mean, bless you, Eric, wherever you are. Thank you. That metal is not always backed up by great sound. And usually we're just like, yeah, it's okay, it's metal, woo, 240, niggas. I really think that it does this album justice, that it is so clean cut. It is Cannibal Corpse in a sound tuxedo. It is so clean. And it balances the speed out, and I've been waiting for that from Cannibal for a long ass time. Not since the beginning, because I was born in 1995, but from a really long time, since Corpse Grinder joined, I've been waiting from the womb. Sarcophagic, Fury. I really do like this song. It's my favorite on the album. It is fast, but also catchy. It's one of those ones you want to headbang to, unless you're in the car like me, because you will wreck and die. Don't do that. It's a great song. It is so fun to headbang to. I just can't get it out of my system. It's the perfect blend between fast and technical and catchy and riffy. And I know it's not a word, but I really, really like that song. I'm gonna headbang sideways and front ways and circle ways until that song drives me nuts. The guitar lines are really fresh too. They're really creative from O'Brien and Barrett, and I really appreciate that you can kind of hear the work that they put into it. It is technical, and the solos are great on songs like Rapid, things like that, where the bass lines are really heavy. The solos are great, and I think that they put so much heart and work into this album that it surpasses anything that they've done in the past. I really feel for them having to do this on tour. It seems really fast, and I don't want their hands to fall off and then they won't write another album. It's one thing to have one fast song that's like, whoa, how did they get that so fast? It's so fast and it's so technical. But then this whole album is fast. They're going to play this at concerts and their fingers are going to fall off. And I will be okay with that if they do. I'll be like, it's okay. I know, it's so fast. It's so fast. My boyfriend is going to see them this summer, and I can't lie, I'm very jealous. I can't go with them because it's their brofest time, and I'm a girl, I have a vagina. But they're going to the concert in Georgia, and they never come here because it's a southern state, and you just know those people will be there with their signs that are like, metal is Satan. And I've seen videos of them from the Mayhem concerts, and you cannot imagine the amount of hair that is just going in circles, and I'm just going to be jealous from afar, but I'm really jealous that he's going to be seeing them promote this album. It is great. It's fast. It's going to be an insane show, and these guys are technical geniuses, and I want to see them in Georgia before they all go to hell. I really don't know what else to say about this album. Every track amazed me, and Webster really fucking killed the bass lines. My boyfriend plays the bass, so that always catches my ears, and on this album it's like the sound of Thor, like humping the earth with lightning bolts of fury and dragons and fire. There's a couple times where I think the song Rapid has a bass groove in it about midway through that will fuck with your ears. It is just insane what this guy does with the bass. I'm so impressed, and he always impresses me. He impressed me on Evisceration Plague, he impressed me here, and I guess on the next album he'll just be like playing bass in the sky with Jesus or something. There is nothing that could follow this guy. He is the god of bass lines besides Cliff Burton. May he rest in peace. So in conclusion, this album is going to rape your head, and everything is just so impossibly fast. And no hating on Paul, because I think his drum lines were great on this album. I think he was really fast, really precise, really little clicking, which you can't really say about some other bands out there. And go to the store and pick it up. It's great. I mean, it's been in my CD changer on and off for months. It's a great album. And it's an essential. Get it on vinyl, get it on 8-track, get it on tape, get it on CD, get it on a Jesus disc, burn it, do whatever. Just get it. And it's been fun reviewing for you guys, so bye.